In yet another setback to the government, the High Court in Kerugoya has issued conservatory orders temporarily suspending the implementation of President William Ruto's directive establishing a framework for the compensation of victims of demonstrations and public protests. A petition had moved to court to challenge the establishment of the panel, terming it a duplication of roles, arguing that the role belongs to the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights. Emmanuel To has the details.
In an order issued at the High Court in Kerugoya, Justice Kizito Magare directed that, pending the hearing, the court stayed the commencement of the mandate of the panel of experts on compensation of victims of demonstrations and public protests and suspended the implementation of Gazette Notice of August 25, 2025, which had appointed the panel to establish a reparations framework.
Congratulations.
Levi Munyeri, who is the petitioner in the matter, argued that the directive by the president was illegal and unconstitutional, stating that the president lacks power and authority to appoint panel of experts of compensation of victims of demonstrations and public protests or a fund to compensate victims of police excessive force. The petitioner further argues that as it stands, the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights and the Victim Protection Board, established both under the Constitution and statute respectively, have been tasked with this very mandate. Therefore, this appointment only serves to either duplicate functions of already existing organs and commissions or undermine their functions.
How do you organize a compensation team before issues of giving victims justice? Because there cannot be peace without justice. We want prosecution of the culprits.
The matter will be mentioned for directions on October 6, 2025, before the High Court in Kerugoya.
Virtue of this appointment without fear.
The ruling comes barely 4 days after the 18-member panel was sworn in and tasked with facilitating compensation of victims of demonstrations and protests dating back to 2017. Emmanuel To, Citizen TV, Nairobi.